and that the information that is given in the Khutbah, the talk, the sermon, the speech, that it be helpful to the community. Dear believers, we are near the Hajj season. We are about 26 days away from the Hajj. Most of us, we can smell it. We know that it's near. Ramadan is behind us, and Hajj is in front of us. And many Muslims will be making the Hajj for the first time, and many will be making it for the second, fourth, fifth, etc. Allah is called Al-Jami. Al-Jami. Sometimes we hear the word Juma, and we hear the word Jumat, coming from a word that suggests to come together, to collect, to be a whole. And it is Allah. He's the only one that can bring man together, to keep man, the human being, as one, and that all peoples are connected. They can be disconnected, but Allah can bring them back. Allah is one. Humanity is one. Allah creation is one. It's not a black humanity and a white humanity. One humanity for all people. Therefore, Allah becomes the common denominator for all people. When we make the Hajj, so many of us, and when we hear of His coming, we begin to relive our personal Hajj. We begin to revisit our personal Hajj because we never forget it. It is breathtaking. 2.5 to 3 million or more people making the Hajj. Allah invite us to make the Hajj. Allah extend the invitation to us to make the Hajj. The invitation is coming from Allah Himself. One invitation for all of us. So that means one call, that's all. It means that we are all on the Hajj for the same reason, is that we are invited. We have been invited. And there are certain programs they say don't come if you haven't been invited. Don't come if you don't have a letter of invitation. So even though we are Muslim, and even though we are believers, we don't accept the invitation at the same time. And you will know when it's your turn to fulfill that invitation. It will be heavy on your soul and heavy on your heart. Dear people, the Hajj is no duplication of it nowhere in the world. It's not even a close picture of the duplication of Hajj, which means it becomes unique. Just like Allah is unique, the Hajj is unique. And outside of Islam, everyone knows they have nothing to compare to the Hajj. As we say in the street, don't have a clue of what Hajj is about. It is breathtaking. It is magnificent. And we enter a world, Hajj is a world, because of the words that we're going to be hearing. It takes words to make a world. New words, new world. And the Hajj itself is so breathtaking, it cut us off from the worldly life. We don't care nothing about the worldly life when we're on Hajj. You're not reading your favorite newspaper. You're not listening to your favorite radio station. You're not looking at your favorite TV program. You're not into the routine of the world. Allah takes you out of the world and puts you in a whole new world that nobody can get into it unless they're there participating in the Hajj. So this means we become one heart, one mind, one people, Any other form of unity is artificial. It means it won't last. It means it's temporary. And throughout the world, you'll see man, not Allah, you'll see man trying to come up with a means to unite people. It hasn't worked. It don't work. And it will never work. It takes a lot to do this. Having peoples in the same uniform, that's not enough for real unity. To have everybody of the same ethnic group is not enough for real unity. To have the males over here and the women's over here, that's not enough for permanent and real unity. Again, the unity of the heart, the unity of the mind, the unity of the soul make us one. Muslim, four corners of the earth, they come to the Hajj. And literally from everywhere they will come, on foot, on bikes, on camels, motorcycle, train, you name it. And some of them come with a combination. They didn't come one way. They went so far this way, then they changed transportation. But their objective is to get to the Hajj. For some people, they start for Hajj 30 days in advance to get to the Hajj. They don't do what we do, just fly in one day and we there. It's magnificent. So we're all in the same place at the same time for the same reason with the same invitation. That's a loss of oneness. That's a loss of togetherness. And Allah is the only reality, and He is the first reality. He is called Al-Haq. What can we call something that's here today and will be gone tomorrow? Can we really call that reality? In this world, I have people hung up on what they think is real and not hung up on the thing that is real. That's called the Houdini. They're called tricks. And Shaitan is a trickster. He tie people energy in the wrong thing and take them away from the right thing. So the Hajj, Al-Jami, Allah bring all of us together. And remember, when we prepare to make the Hajj, we know this in advance, that it's the possibility you may die on the way to the Hajj. That it's a possibility that you may die on the Hajj. And it's a possibility you may die leaving Hajj, going back home. We already know that. And when we make the Hajj, we do not expect ease. We expect hardship, and we welcome it. Allah says, man owed him the duty of visiting his house, that we owe him to make this visit. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, whoever have the means to perform the Hajj and they don't do it, it doesn't matter if they die a Jew or a Christian. Why? Because you deprive yourself of doing what Allah asked you to do. So with the Hajj, it's never delayed. Rush to do it as soon as possible. Make it a done deal as soon as possible. And many of us wouldn't have had the money 5 times, 8 times, haven't made the Hajj yet. We have to get serious about this religion. Hajj is the 5th pillar of Islam, which means it incorporates all the other pillars. All the other pillars are inside of the Hajj. And when you make the Hajj, you can see it. You can hear it. You can smell it. You can taste it. And you can feel it. It's real. A good example of the power of the Hajj, Malcolm X, Malcolm Shabazz, made a trip to Mecca, his Hajj. And when he came back to America, everyone that knew him knew that he had changed. They knew he was different. And today the world don't want to write no books on Malcolm after the Hajj. They want to write about Malcolm before the Hajj. They don't want you to know the Al-Hajj Malik Shabazz. Very powerful. As we used to say in the 60s, a little dab will do you. You don't need to go but one time. But understand, even when you go, you don't know is your heart accepted. So we don't go with an attitude that we know Allah has accepted the Hajj. There are many Muslims that go every year. Some Muslims that go every 5 years, every 10 years. We don't know if it's accepted. We pray to Allah that our Hajj is accepted. We have to make intention. In Islam, we know there's nothing without intention. I mean zero, nothing. So to all of you as Muslim, whatever we do, we wish that on our brothers. We made the Hajj, so we shouldn't have attitude, we don't want no one else to make it. We want to have the upper hand on you. No, we want every believer to make the Hajj. We want every believer to make the Hajj, but it starts off with intention. And sometimes you have to renew the intention, but you keep making your intention. And so many of us, the main reason we haven't made Hajj, we never made intention. We have to make that intention to make the Hajj. And behind the intention comes action. Intention is here, action is your hand. We have to do that. Once in our lifetime. Don't be a foot dragger. I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to do it when I turn this. And for a long time, many Muslims, they seen Hajj as something for old people to do. That you don't make Hajj if you're young, you wait till you get old. Who told you that? And even today, when we tell people we made Hajj and we 21, 25 years old, people look at us like, you made Hajj already? It's not for old people. It's for the believer. And again, when the money, wealth, and your health come together, like a marriage, husband and wife, make your Hajj. Because today you can have the wealth and tomorrow you don't have the health. You can have the health and don't have the wealth. As soon as they come together, make your Hajj. Again, make it a done deal. A Hajj is a new beginning. It's a new opening in our life. There's no comparison between a caterpillar and a butterfly. One crawls, one flies. Big difference. And when we make the Hajj, we have visited the whole world from one spot. We've seen the whole world from one place. And our vision and our thinking has been elevated. And it's a saying that once the mind expands, it can never go back to its original size. It's expanded forever. What you see on Hajj, no one can take it from you. It's there forever. The journey of a lifetime. Allah can bring us together. He's bringing us together. He's making us one. And he's making us one group. On the Hajj, it's just Muslim. On the Hajj, it's just believers. Nobody is into who is your Imam. Nobody is into what school of thought do you follow. No one is into, are you Shia, are you Sunni, are you this? The family of Muslim, the family of believers, the family of humanity. And Hajj connect us back to the first human being who became the first Muslim, who became the first believer, who became the first prophet, Adam alayhi salam. And it connects us back to Ibrahim alayhi salam. And it connects us to that house. It's called the ancient house. And we need to be connected. If we've been disconnected, we need to be connected. So dear Muslim, do not play that cheap, about saying it don't matter if I make the Hajj or it don't. It does matter. Keep your intention out front. Save your quarters, your dime, your nickels, your dollar, and make the Hajj. And you see today, $8,000 to make Hajj. It's not getting cheaper, it's getting higher. 1975, from the United States, it took $800 to make the Hajj. Now 8,000. What you think it's going to be in 2020? So again, we have to get serious about this religion because it has different aspects and all the aspects must be added. It's not just Salat, it's Salat plus. It's not just charity, it's charity plus. It's not just Hajj, it's plus. But these three, we mentioned about the Salat, we mentioned about the Zakat, the Tawheed, all of it, it represents the pillars, the column, the thing that holds the religion up. You start shaking them and taking them loose, the religion is going to fall. So the Hajj is part of our foundation of our faith. And again, don't say you can't do it. Say, inshallah. Make the intention. And sacrifice to do what Allah say do. Let us make dua. Oh Allah, we believe in you and we trust in you, and never ever do we seek a way against you. Oh Allah, help us to perceive you in the right way if we've been perceiving you in the wrong way. Oh Allah, we seek protection in you from misleading and from being misled, from betraying and from being betrayed, from oppressing ourselves and from others oppressing us, from pulling others into ignorance and from being pulled into ignorance. I mean. We praise Allah and we thank Him. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. Glory be to Allah, and the praise is always with Him. There is no God except Allah, and He is bigger and greater and more important than anything else. For the second part of the Khutbah, we want to be brief, but we want to cover a lot at the same time. We want to talk on support. We want to talk on work. We want to talk on action. Verb is a word that shows action. So some of these things would be just particular for this masjid, but most of the things would be for any masjid in any community. The building, when we say masjid, we're talking about the people. The people make up the masjid. No people's in the masjid become insignificant. So these are questions, and these are things we want to put on your mind. And we say to you, get in where you fit in. But too many of us, we're sitting on the floor doing nothing. And some of us have reduced the religion to a Friday religion. Some a weekend religion. We want this to be a 7-day-a-week religion, 24/7. And we want to be able to say as an individual, this is what I bring forth. This is what I contribute. This masjid, we make 5 salat, like any masjid should make the 5 salat. It's not legitimate a masjid if we don't make the 5 salat. So what do you contribute to help us to make this a reality where the doors are open for 5 salat? Do you contribute to that? That's just one thing. So as we go down this list, surely everybody should fill in where they're doing something, or you're going to recognize you don't do anything. You just talk, but you don't do nothing. This is Jummah. Do you contribute on Thursdays to help make this a clean and beautiful place for the Jummah? We need people who is conscious that my contribution will be, I'm coming every Thursday, clean up the masjid, make sure it's decent and nice for the Jummah. That requires no money. It's just some energy, a task, work. And remember, the way we spell worship in Islam is W-O-R-K. But there's no work because there's no worship. This is no spooky religion. And I hope you know worship is more than just going through some motions. Bills have to be paid. Since you've been coming here, every time you pull the light switch, it comes on. Every time you pull the fan switch, it comes on. The building is nice with air conditioning. Do you help to contribute to make sure that nothing is turned off? We have an Islamic school. One is on Saturday, Quranic school. Do you bring your children to this? It's free. So don't tell me you don't have the money. It's free. And I'm here to see you don't even bring your children. And you wonder why they're going to jail. You wonder why they're going into the world. They don't get the foundation. They have to get it young. Can't wait till they get old. Sunday, we have a school for the children on Sunday from 11 to 4 p.m. Free. Are you bringing your children to the school to make sure that they remain Muslim, to make sure that they learn their religion as a young person? Say, writing children, when they learn, is like carving something in a stone. But teaching old people is like writing on the water. We want to carve it in their soul at 3, 4, 5 years old. When you die, we know it's still more Muslim coming from them. And you wonder why you're having problems with your children? Did you take advantage of a free Islamic education? Just bring the children. I'm here. The teachers are here with no students. We visit the cemetery the last Sunday of every month. This is a sunnah. Do you go with the group that go every month to the cemetery? It don't cost any money. Just take some time and go to the cemetery. We have a Feed the Hungry program first and third Saturday of every month. Do you help with feeding the hungry? Do you help with making sure the sisters are safe with the security? We have a community breakfast here. Every Sunday morning. I didn't say brother, the brother breakfast. I didn't say family breakfast. I said community breakfast. Or are you going to IHOP? We know what we cook is going to be halal. It's going to be zabiha. It's going to be straight. And I'm here to see how many of you come to the breakfast. 8 people, 9 people. And you say you support Islam? You say you support the masjid? You say you support the Muslim? I'm giving you room as of today to say to yourself, not anymore. I'm going to start supporting some of these programs. We got so many programs going on, there's no room for someone to say, well, I don't see nothing you're doing. We got plenty going on here. If you can't see it, you just blind. Plenty. The Dawah team. We got a Dawah team to go out in the public with the mic on the bullhorn and teach the peoples in the streets. Have you joined the Dawah team? Do you support them? Every Monday and Thursday we have iftar. You don't have to fast. Do you come out and support and just make the Maghrib Salat with us, make Isha with us, and eat dinner with us? Real simple on Mondays and Thursdays. We have a men bathroom and wudu project. Have you donated to that project? We have an annual fundraiser program. Every year it's in October. For this year, it will be October the 7th. Have you bought a ticket? Do you plan to buy a ticket? Do you plan to be there? Do you plan to sell some tickets? Do you plan to take an ad out? Do you plan to? I'm talking about support. See, this right here don't mean anything. Support is a heavier word. Don't say you follow. Do you support? Do you give energy? Do you give service to these things? Are you on the fundraiser committee? We have a clothes pantry where we give away clothes to the people, not just to the Muslim, to anybody that need them. They got burnt out or whatever, bad situation. We have all kind of clothes. They need to be arranged. They need to be sorted out, all of this. The door is wide open for anybody. Get in where you fit in, but don't sit around here and do nothing. It's enough work for everybody. And if everybody got busy, to keep you out of trouble. Working people, they don't get in trouble that much. You know who get in trouble, don't you? The idle people. The one who sit around and talk about hadith and Quran and all of this and do nothing else. We got a security team to make sure while we're in here that we are safe. We're living in dangerous time, if you don't know that. Dangerous time. And people don't like to go where they're not safe. People don't want to go when they come out the car being broken into. Have you joined a security team? Are you going to make a contribution to that? Health and Wellness Committee. We have a committee here to go to the people who are sick, the shut-in, the nursing home, the hospital, to visit. Get in where you fit in, but don't sit around here and complain and do nothing. We're asking you to help us. We're almost begging you, please help us. Please support us. The outside light on the walkway out here, they're out. I keep hearing people talking about they're an electrician. Will you help us get the lights fixed? Will you help us? If that's your expertise, help us get the light fixed. The walkway on the outside, if you notice, it need to be painted. We have people who say they're painters. Will you help us get that painted? The work is all around. Just open up your eyes and learn to contribute to Islam. Not what Islam did for you. What are you doing for Islam? Not what the Muslim did for you. What are you doing for the Muslim? We have a playground. We need playground equipment. Children don't have to play in here. They got playground, they're going to go outdoors and play. That's a project for anybody who want to head it up. Plenty of work, but the workers are few. Allah says in the Quran, enter ye my workers. Isn't that something? Where is this? This is paradise. And what do you say? Enter ye my workers. I know you thought it was going to be a laser bar recliner laying back doing nothing. Enter ye my workers. We're speaking some everywhere. As you know, we speak more outside of the masjid than we do in the masjid. We're speaking at Fort Benning next week, the soldiers in Columbus, Georgia. We just spoke at Seventh-day Adventist Church on used to be High Tower Road. These programs need to be, so the people even ask me when I go, where are your people? Where are your people from the masjid? You say you're an imam, where are your people? We need to get involved wherever we can to make this a success story. We visit the Muhammad Farms, which is a farm owned by the Nation of Islam. 1,600 acres farm. Beautiful farm. We bought a few of the product back. We don't have to believe the way somebody believes in order to do business with them. We spend money at Kroger. We spend money at Publix. We don't ask them what their religion is. We don't ask them what do they believe in. And we'll be in trouble if they say we're not serving nobody but Christians. We will be in trouble if they say we don't serve nobody but white people. So we're doing business with the Nation of Islam. And guess what? We didn't ask you for permission. We didn't ask you, was it okay? Business is business. It has nothing to do with what you believe and what I believe. Beautiful farm. Here's some things that we gave up that I wish we would go back and pick up these 5 things and then we through. We used to have movie nights here, where we had a committee that looks at a movie to see is it good for everybody, and have the children, the whole family come out movie night. We create our own theater. We don't go to the theater. We had theater here. For whatever reason, we stopped doing that. We used to do workshop on marriages, which is a big problem in Islam. Marriage, you know it's a big problem in the world. Now it done reached over into Islam. Big problem, staying married, getting married. We need to go back and do those workshops that we did every 3 months or whatever that pattern was, but we dropped the ball on that. We used to have a first Sunday dinner. Well, first Sunday of every month, we come here and we eat as a family together, and we discuss issues, and we get to know each other. For some reason, we stopped it. We used to have a first Friday building fund, where we passed our envelope, and the money went in the envelope was to help us to deal with our future in beautifying the masjid or building another masjid. It's called the building fund. We stopped that. So again, we don't want to stop anything. If it's good and it's working, why give it up? If it's right, why give it up? You don't give something up because it's not right. So we want to revisit those 5 things. And the newsletter, we used to have a monthly newsletter. So I'm saying all of this to you to put you to work. If you're not working, I'm asking you to help us to make this a beautiful masjid with very few people not working. It's not right to have 100 Muslims and 20 Muslims doing all the work, and the 80 is riding on the coattail of the 20. That's not justice. It's not fair. So again, I hope all of you today make a new commitment. I'm going to stop doing nothing, and I'm going to start doing something. That I'm going to be committed to something. Because this religion requires, when you know, it shows in your action. When you don't know, it shows in your action. Either conscious or you unconscious. And this religion of ours requires that whatever we do it with a consciousness. Meaning if I'm hurting you, I'm not aware of it unless you bring it to my attention. If I bring it to my own attention, I stop doing it. So I brought these things up because I didn't believe that most of you was even conscious that all of this is going on in this message. I brought it up because I didn't believe you was conscious that you're not doing nothing. You know, you can do nothing for so long till you forget you're not doing nothing. So I hope after today that we go to work. This is called People's Town. This whole community is called People's Town. We say, inshallah, it become Muslim town. But it's just not going to happen. You're not going to wake up one morning and it's just like that. It's going to take people who are dedicated, people who are loyal, to bring about a change in this community. They welcome us in this community. They do not see us as a threat to the community. They see us as their friend. And like I always say, you want to know the value of a masjid. Shut it down or move somewhere else and see, do the people say, we glad they gone? Or will the people say, man, I wish they would have stayed here? That's how you know you're valuable, not just to Muslims, to human beings. This is not a club. This is not just for Muslims. This is not just for black. This is for humanity. And we want the people to see us as humanitarians, that we help people, period. It had nothing to do with if you believe we're going to feed you. If you don't believe, we won't feed you. And one of the things that's beautiful about feeding the hungry here, I don't know about other Muslims feeding the hungry, one thing that's beautiful is that people realize that what we feed them to eat, we eat the same food. Some people, they feed the people one thing, and they go in the back and get them a T-bone, baked potato, and a tossed salad. But they didn't give the people that. So they realize that we eat what we give them. So alhamdulillah. So we hope that we struck your conscience. We hope that we struck your heart. And we hope behind this that we actually see more people active, committed on a regular basis, that we can count on you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let us make dua. Allah. Oh Allah, we seek protection in you from a heart that has no faith, from a tongue that is not straight, from a mind that does not remember you, from knowledge that is not useful, from a soul that is ungrateful, and from a prayer that goes unanswered. Oh Allah, we ask you to guide us among those whom you have guided, to preserve us among those whom you have preserved, to befriend us among those whom you have befriended, to bless us with what is lawful, to protect us from that that is not lawful. Surely whoever you honor is never disgraced. Ameen. Qawma bis-salat.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala-salah, hayya lil-falah. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله